So I got out the shower, and while I did my makeup I let my hair dry. It's not completely dry, so I just split it in two, put half of it in a bun, the other half is loose, and I'm just gonna quickly blow dry the roots, especially because that's where I feel the moisture, and the rest of my hair, so I could then iron it with the curling iron. Okay, so if you have curly hair like mine, it's gonna get really puffy, but it's okay. We don't need to straighten it out or anything. So I'm just gonna flip this and then blow dry the other side. This is what my hair looks like once it's all dried. Kind of crazy. So I'm just gonna part it in half again. Just using a rubber band or a ponytail. And then what I do is I split each half in another half, so technically speaking it's in fours. So I try to do the back crown of my head first just because it's the hardest and the front half is easier. So we'll just save the easier part for later. And I do look crazy. I'm going to use my Remington curling wand that looks like this. I believe this is the 1.5 or 2 inch. This is the bigger one. You can find this at Target. It's called Remington. Now, this specific wand gives me looser, more natural curls. The thinner one, which is also Remington, this one I believe is the 1 inch, gives you tighter curls. I'll do a separate video for the tighter curls. Right now I'm going to do the looser curls, even though I somewhat use the other one too. So you'll see what I mean. So I'm going to use this wand. I'm just going to connect it, let it heat up, and then you just turn it on here. And then I use the temperature at 410 just because my hair is really, really curly. The wand does come with a glove, so let me go get that. I don't go in any particular way. You do it down or up. I just do it all over the place differently, just so it looks more natural. I don't want my curls all going the same way. But let me check my text. Yeah, let's see if it's hot enough. This heats up pretty quick. You only need about a minute or two. Now if you want to, you could iron the roots of your hair just so it looks nicer, but since my hair is naturally curly and I'm gonna curling iron it, or do curls, I don't do that because it just looks curly already anyways, so it's really up to you. So just hold it for about 5 seconds. And then let it loose, and this is what you get. And you can like redo it or tighten it more if you want. I like them kind of loose. So there's that one. Try to get the ends of your hair on the curling iron as well, because if not, it comes out looking funny. Okay, so this is what I mean if you don't grab the ends. It's gonna look ugly, and you're gonna have to redo the curl. You really don't need to leave your hair in the curling iron that long because it does the job really quick. I'm gonna finish curling, ironing or whatever, the rest of the back of my head, and then I'll show you how I do the front. Okay, so now I'm going to do the front half. And when I do the front half, I start from the bottom and work my way up. And I just leave my bangs out. Because I do those separate. So when I get to my bangs, I split it in half because I have less hair at the bottom than the top. Now I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but I'm showing you exactly how I do my hair when you see it in pictures. So be careful with your baby hairs or your front hairs because they tend to be thinner, so you don't need as much heat, because if not you'll get kind of burned. So this is what the first half looks like. I'm going to do the same thing to the other half, and then I'm going to show you how I touch up and stuff. Okay, before the other half, I forgot. You need to spray your hair. I'm just using L'Oreal Unnat Satin Color Treated Hair. Okay, so I finished the other half of my hair. So I'm going to just let this down. And I'm going to retouch this side first. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side as I did on this one. I'm going to spray it and then twist it and put it in a clip so I can retouch it after. Okay, so I'm going to grab this half and just clip it while I retouch this side. Now when I retouch, I use the thinner wand just so it has different type of curls going on so it looks more natural. So this one's a little harder to turn on. You just press the power button for a few seconds until you see it light up, and then same thing, I put it to 410. And I just grab whatever thick curls I have and I split them. I have BioSilk right now, but I would usually use BioSilk a little bit and put it on the ends and like right here. But instead I'm going to use some beeswax. You can use any kind of wax. You don't need too much, like this much. And then that will tame all these little static hairs you have. This is the hair. And that's it.